Since we know about the basics of proportions, let's get to know about the different types of proportions. For this, let's consider three terms A, B and C. Let's also assume that the ratio between A and B is the same as the ratio between B and C. From this notation, we can clearly understand that these two are proportional to each other, right? And the terms which are at the two corners or the ends will be called as extremes, and the terms which are in the middle will be termed as mean terms, right? And among these three different terms, the first term will be called as the first proportional, the second term will be called as the second proportional, the third term will be named as third proportional, and the fourth term will be called as the fourth proportional. Similarly, in case if we consider four terms, let's assume A, B, C and D, and let's also assume that the ratio between A and B is the same as the ratio between C and D. What does this mean? The ratio between A and B is proportional to the ratio between C and D. So basically they are proportional, right? In this case also the same idea exists. The first term will be called as the first proportional, the second term will be called as the second proportional, the third term as third proportional, and the fourth term as fourth proportional. By using these 2 points, let's try finding a small relationship between them in terms of an equation. So A by B is equivalent to B by C. So we are just trying to rewrite this in terms of fraction. Now cross multiplying these two terms, we will be getting AC equals to B square, and also which means B square is equivalent to AC, right? Similarly, we'll try to rearrange this in terms of fraction. We can write it as A upon B is equivalent to C upon D. So cross multiplying the terms, we'll probably end up with AD is equivalent to BC. And now we can make use of these two tricks in solving questions. Find the third proportional to 4 and 12. Since we've been given two terms and we need to find out the third term, we can make use of the first trick, which says A is to B is the same as B is to C. We can assume the first term as A and the second term as B, and we need to find out the value of C, right? And we know that this can be derived as B square is equivalent to AC, right? Now it's all about substitution. So 12 square is equivalent to 4 times C, which means it's going to be 144 is equivalent to 4C. And if we try simplifying this, that's going to give us 36. So the third proportional value is 36. Let's go to the next question. Find the fourth proportional to 5, 12 and 20. We have got three terms and we are trying to find out the fourth term. So we can make use of the other trick. A is to B is the same as C is to D. And we know that this can be simplified as AD is equivalent to BC. And we can assume the first term 5 as A, the second term 12 as B, and the third term 20 as C. So A value is 5 times D, which is what we are trying to find out, the fourth proportional, and that is equivalent to B is 12 and C is 20. Now try to simplify. So 1 5s are 5, 4 5s are 20, D is equivalent to 48. So the fourth proportional for these set of terms is 48. Let's get into the final question. Find the mean proportional to 6 and 30. In this question, we have been given two terms and we are trying to find out the third term. So we can make use of the three term trick. A is to B is the same as B is to C. And we can assume that the term A is 6 and the term C is 30. Why? Because the term mean proportion means the value of B. This is what is called as the mean proportional term, right? So what is the trick behind this concept? B square is equivalent to AC. So substitute the values in the corresponding places. So that is going to give us 6 multiplied by 30. So B square is equivalent to 180. So what is B? Square root of 180, which can be simplified as B is equivalent to 6 square root of 5. So the mean proportional to 6 and 30 is 6 square root of 5.